Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small, the Unconventional Attorney. Today I'm talking about the 3 book recommendations I would make if I was forced to make them. Before we get to that though, I want to remind you, if you are not subscribed to the world's greatest law firm owner newsletter of all time, you can get on that list, or you can get that subscription by going to unconventionalnewsletter.com. All right, every Sunday I send you some goodness, unconventionalnewsletter.com. All right. Books. So today I had the pleasure of being interviewed by a lovely Rutgers Law School student. Don't know why that was so hard to say. And one of the questions that she asked me was about the books that I would recommend to her, like as an aspiring law firm owner. And I used to talk about books on here a lot. I haven't talked about books for a long time, so I thought I'd come on here and give those. By the way, if you are a law school student and you want me to come and speak at your law school class or Zoom in or whatever, I would be happy to do so. So ask me, okay? You can find me all over the place. I'll go speak anywhere because it's fun, okay? But the 3 books that I actually gave her 4, I'm going to give you 4 as well because that's what I like to do. But the 4 I gave her sort of covered all of the different things that I think are important as you open your firm, as you work on your firm, as you build your firm, just in general. These are 4 of the books that I probably read every single year, at least one time. They're that important to me, and they've had a really big effect on my business. So let's dive into it, okay? The number 1 book, these are really in no particular order, and in fact, the last book that I'm going to tell you probably has had the biggest impact on me, sort of my development as a person over the last 2 years or so. But the number 1 book that I recommend, I've been recommending this book for a long time, is The Slight Edge. Okay, I don't know who. I've got it. I thought I had it. I don't have it. I can't remember who the author is, but it's a great book. It's an amazing book. It's sort of a mindset book. It's the idea of taking consistent action every single day over a long period of time to actually get to where you want to go, which is the real secret to success for law firms, for life, for everything. Okay, if you want to, for example, if you want to be a healthy eater, okay, you don't become a healthy eater overnight by eating salads only today. You become a healthy eater by saying no to French fries, at lunch for a long period of time. Right? That's sort of the idea of it. For example, you don't create a successful business in one day. You create a successful business by making videos day after day after day, showing up day after day after day, operating and acting like that successful business owner. And pretty soon you become that person. That's The Slight Edge in a nutshell. I'm not doing the book justice. Go read the book. The second book is Built to Sell. Okay, Built to Sell is like it's the modern day book that I cannot remember the name of. I couldn't remember the name earlier today, but it was a different book that I read when I first started my law firm. That was a really great book. It's just the idea of building a business to sell it. Basically, it's called Built to Sell. The business that's in the book is not a law firm. It's like a graphic design business, but the idea is still the same. Creating processes, hiring people to do specific tasks, and sort of getting yourself out of the daily grind of the work. Wonderful book. And it's something that you can't do overnight necessarily, but it's something that you probably should consider working toward. If I don't have to come into work every day, yet the business still thrives and does well, that's a win-win for everyone. Okay? That's number 2. Number 3 is Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink. This book Jocko is a former Navy SEAL. He's a pretty intense dude. If you go follow his Instagram account every day, if you guys follow my Instagram account, you think I'm crazy because I post early morning wake ups. He wakes up like an hour earlier than I do, like every single day, and he's in it. But he wrote this book called Extreme Ownership, and sort of the general idea of extreme ownership is that everything is on you. Everything is your fault. Stop blaming the world. Stop blaming your employees. Stop blaming your parents or whoever in the world for your situation. Take control over the things you have control over. Embrace that power and start making decisions and taking ownership over your life, okay, in your business and everything. Extreme Ownership Super, super good book. And then the last one, the fourth and final book, the bonus book, if you will, is The Four Agreements. Okay? I can't remember who wrote The Four Agreements either, but it's a ridiculously good book. Now, The Four Agreements is like a self-help, sort of like a woo-woo book. The idea of the Four Agreements is sort of exposing this idea that we have that we are all sort of raised and taught these rules, right? These rules that apply to life and the way that we should act and the choices that we should make and the career paths that we should go down and our religious beliefs, our names, all these random crazy things. And this book sort of just points out the fact that we have the ability to really choose our own path, choose our own destiny, do the things that are important to us, express those things, and that we should really be living by these four agreements that really open up freedom for your life in a great way. Okay, so Four Agreements is the fourth book that I would recommend. That is the one that has had the biggest impact on me over the most recent term. The other three books, though, have had really big impacts on me over the course of the years as I sort of found them and read them. I just found the Four Agreements late, honestly. So those are the four books. If you haven't read any of them yet, go read all of them. They're amazing. I would encourage you for all of them not to listen to them. You can listen to them, but I would also read them. Highlight, take notes, take your time, let these things absorb into your dome because they're really great. All right, that is it. So as always, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you have a question or comment, please leave it. If you know someone that needs to hear this, please share it with them. And if you are not subscribed to the world's greatest law firm owner newsletter of all time, please go to unconventionalnewsletter.com and subscribe. All right, that is it. I am Christopher Small. I'm the Unconventional Attorney. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I will talk to you again tomorrow. See ya.